Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk to you about my most anticipated leader of set 22 Critical Blow, and that is the Son Goku slash Gogeta slash Goku Vegeta, however you want to go with it. This leader is phenomenal. This leader absolutely, in my opinion, will make an impact on the meta as a whole, specifically when it comes to blue decks. Right now, there's a lot of really good blue decks, but a lot of them do fold under Android 21, which a lot of people are suspecting they might do something to her in the upcoming ban list, whether that be ban her or errata her ability so that it doesn't affect cards at barrier, or maybe only impacts one card or something along those lines, because the deck basically makes every other blue deck unplayable. So, that being said, I'm super excited for this leader. And that is, on the front side, it is a Son Goku card. What I love about this deck is that, first of all, blue-yellow is such an amazing color combination that you typically haven't seen a lot of, except in Universe 6 decks, but I really enjoy, I'm really liking the fact that it is now the focal color for this archetype. The leader's ability, permanent, is negate the energy exhaust skill of your blue-yellow multicolor Saiyans in all areas. Blue-yellow multicolor Saiyans are a dime a dozen in this game, so you have so many amazing options here. In front of you is a deck that I've been kind of messing with and having some fun with. It is not a definitive list. I'm still working on that. Obviously, like when the set comes out and when I see people theory craft, we're going to see some really cool things with this deck. But this is just what I've been playing with so far. And some cards that are not from this current set that I think you should absolutely run in this deck are the SS2 Kefla Lightning Speed. One, it is a blue-yellow multicolor Saiyan, so this does work for your leader ability. So, right off the bat, this is a double strike blocker. The rival cost is a little high, so you typically want to do this later in the game, or when you've established your Aegis abilities. When you play this card, choose it to one of your opponent's battle cards, ignoring Barrett, bottom deck it. Awesome. Right off the bat. And then, activate main, you can discard a card from hand to give this card dual attack for the turn. If you discarded another SS2 Kefla Lightning Speed, you can remove this card. You can give this, you can draw two and then choose one of your opponent's battle cards and switch it to rest mode. Sorry, long day. So not only can you use this card as your, as essentially a check land or a dual land, it has an amazing ability. So I run 3. But anyway, going back to the leader here. Basically, with all the different cards that are multicolor Saiyans, you got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 easy targets in this deck. And then multiple copies of those cards. And then activate main once per turn. You can add up to 1 card from your life to your hand. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck. Add up to 1 blue or yellow Saiyan and add it to your hand. So, love that. First of all, you don't need to attack in order to use its ability. Second, it doesn't have an energy requirement. Or energy, there's no energy requirement. So, you can literally search for your Seeker Rare. Like, right off the bat. It's amazing. And I've actually done that quite a few times. And then, the activate main is once your life is at 5 or less, you draw 2 cards, and then you cannot place cards in your energy by your skills for the game. That's fine. I haven't really seen that come up, really. Upon awakening, it is now Son Goku and Vegeta tag team in Hell. Love this art. Once again, you still have the permanent of negating energy exhaust skills for your blue-yellow multicolor Saiyans. And then, when this card attacks, draw 1, and then add up to 1 card from your life to your hand. So, you can keep taking life, because you do eventually want to get to 3 life, so you can Z-Awaken into the amazing Gogeta Z-Leader here. This card is absolutely cracked, but we'll get to that in a sec. Activate main, once per turn, you can pay 1 blue to draw 1 card, and then choose it to one of your opponent's battle cards with an energy cost of 4 or less, and add it to its owner's hand. I don't like that ability, because I don't like putting cards back into my opponent's hand. I think that's a really bad thing, but it will depends on the situation, I should say. But overall, I think this leader is fantastic. And like I said, its Z-Leader is absolutely cracked. SS Gogeta, Light Shining Through Hell. This card, essentially, is a 20k body. You can pay 1 blue and 2 Z energy to Z Awaken once you're at 3 or less life. Now, once per turn, when your blue-yellow multicolor Gogeta card is played by a Union skill, draw 1, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, ignoring barrier, and place it at the bottom of the owner's deck. Drawing one and bottom decking a card, ignoring barrier, is cracked. When this card attacks, draw 1, and then activate battle. This is why, this is probably the best thing about this card. Once per turn, if it is your turn, you have a Gogeta or Veku card, both with Aegis skill in play. You can send 1 blue card and 1 yellow card from your drop area to your warp, switch 2 of your energy to active mode. You can only play yellow battle cards for the rest of the turn. So, Aegis being a defensive ability, you now have a way to restand your energy on your turn. That is insane. You're not paying anything. You're taking a card from your drop area, like 2 cards from your drop area, that are just already there because you've Union fused. You're not out of resources. It's amazing. So not only do we have an amazing Z leader, we have an amazing Z extra card in Soul Punisher, the Cleansing Light. 1 energy, 1 Z energy, so you can play this on your turn too, easily. If your leader's a blue card with that is both Son Goku and Vegeta, or a blue Gogeta Z leader, you can activate Aegis by sending 1 yellow card and 1 blue card from your drop to your warp instead of discarding cards from your hand. So you're not losing hand value. You're just getting rid of cards in your drop, which is fine because a lot of those cards want you to do that. And then, of course, its other ability, Activate Battle. If you're for 1 blue, 1 yellow, if you have 5 or more energy and your blue Gogeta Z leader is attacking, and you remove this card from the game, your leader gets 30k power, excuse me, and triple strike for the battle. This is your finisher. I haven't been able to get this off yet, but that's such an amazing card. Because you are playing a blue-yellow deck, you do have the options to play yellow Z cards as well as blue and yellow Z battle cards, like the Beerus and Cell for blue and Oolong, and I really just like this Majin Vegeta for yellow. This is how you want to play this deck. Turn 1, you want to play either Son Goku combination attack in Hell or Vegeta combination attack in Hell. Basically, either one of these cards have the ability, pay 1 blue or 1 yellow. If your leader is a blue Son Goku card, draw 1 card and play this card from your hand. So you play a body, you draw 1, you're replacing it. During your opponent's turn, when they attack you, you combo with the Goku or Vegeta card, so you have a Z energy for next turn. Next turn, you play your Soul Punisher, so now your Aegis skills are in effect. It's like now the better Aegis is in effect. On that same turn, you fusion into Veku, come back from defeat. This card is absolutely insane. Hold on, let me just move this down a little bit. There we go. Veku, come back from defeat. He is a deflect Aegis fusion for 1 if you have 2 or more energy. And basically, he gains barrier until the end of your opponent's next turn, basically protecting him. So you play that, even though you're tapping out, because you have Aegis and the Soul Punisher active, you just drop the Goku and Vegeta cards that you used for the fusion into the warp to then restand 2 energy. Insane. So you can easily crack back on something next turn, or sorry, during the defensive step. The promo is pretty solid as well. It's just essentially another Veku 10k body. His ability, though, is when you activate Aegis. When you activate this card's Aegis skill, choose it to 1 blue or yellow card with a 5k combo power from your drop and a combo with the skills negated for the turn. Slightly better. I think a little bit better than the standard 5 drop that we got. I hate that this is a tournament promo. It should have just been part of the set, or should have been released later. Beyond that, the 8-drop Gogeta is the one that is absolutely snapped. This card is a double strike blocker with deflect. You play it for 1 blue, 1 yellow, 2 colorless, and you draw 2 on fusion. When this card is played, it cannot be removed from the battle area by opponent's skills until the end of your opponent's next turn. When Your energy is switched to active mode by a skill, which this deck does plenty of, whether it's Senzu Bean or D Magic or your your Z Leader ability or Aegis. You can just restand this card and then choose it to one of your opponent's battle cards or unisons and switch it to rest mode. So you're restanding your blocker after you've already swung in with it, and then you take away another attack from your opponent. Insane. You also have the SS3 Son Goku Premonitions of a Fierce Battle. Love this card. Love any SS3 Goku card I can get my hands on. Basically, this card's, if my leader is a blue or yellow Saiyan card, I can reduce the combo cost of this card in my hand by 1. It is a double strike, deflect. When this card is played, choose it to one of my opponent's battle cards, switch it to rest mode, and then choose it to one of my opponent's battle cards with a cost of 5 or less, and bottom deck it. Fantastic. Love bottom decking. Activate main or battle. I can pay 2 to play this card from hand if I have a Z card in my battle area, and I get to draw one. As long as I have 3 or more energy. So, insane value in this deck. It's just insane. You have the Goku and Vegeta cards that essentially if they are warped from your drop to your warp via the skills of Soul Punisher or your Gogeta ability, you can pay 1 energy to play them. And you can rest one of your opponent's battle cards. It's basically the same for both. Now, the card that absolutely makes this deck just the peak level of meta, and yes, I'm showing the God Rare version, is the SS Gogeta Fusion Reborn. Love this card. Essentially, as long as you have 3 or more energy, and you have a blue or a yellow, if your leader is blue or yellow, you can fusion a Goku and Vegeta card for 1 blue or yellow. So you can't throw this in any specific yellow or blue deck. It has to be, generic yellow-blue deck. It has to be specific. You have to be able to fuse with it. So, typically this leader more than likely will only be used in this deck or other Gogeta-based decks. Once per turn, oh yeah, by the way, this is Aegis, by the way. Permanent, this card cannot be removed from the battle area by opponent's skills, and you can activate this card's Aegis skill by sending a card from your opponent's hand to the bottom of their deck instead of discarding. So, you get to bottom deck a card from their hand, so you're taking away their hand value, and then you're restanding 2 energy. Just, like, it's nuts. It's absolutely insane. Once per turn, when your energy is switched to active mode by a skill, you can restand this card and choose one of your opponent's battle cards, ignoring barrier, and switch it to rest mode. So just like the 8-drop. So what you do, you have the ability to tap out in this deck completely. Once your Z awakened, your opponent, you can swing in with your leader after tapping out, restand your cards via its ability, its activate battle ability. And this is after you've swung in with your secret rare and your 8-drop. Once you've restored your energy, they restand. They then tap down more of your opponent's battle cards, and you get to swing in with them again. You have so many cards that restand energy. You have Senzu Bean, D Magic, like the leader ability. There's so much value in this deck. There's so many ways you can do that. You have the Zamasu, the 2-drop Zamasu that lets you. It's a great counterplay card that lets you keep your opponent's tap down another one of your opponent's battle cards, as well as bouncing back something with a cost of 4 or less during the counterplay step. It's another blue-yellow multicolor energy if need be. Running 2 of the Zamasu Sacred Disbelief super combos. I haven't gotten a side deck, but yeah, this is what I've been playing so far, and I've absolutely been loving it. I love this deck. This deck is insane, and I cannot wait for the deck to come out so I can get my hands on these real cards and hopefully pull that secret rare, because I know that secret rare is going to be money. The problem that people will have with this deck, unfortunately, is that a lot of cards, if not most of the new cards that you need in the set, are a rare and above, which I mean is standard. You have the Goku Counter-Strike, the Vegeta Counter-Strike being rares, the Veku being rare, and then you have the 8-drop Gogeta, the SS3 Goku, which are super rares. You have, of course, the promo Veku, and then, of course, the secret rare. I feel like the secret rare really does put this deck on the map. You really need to have it. Worst case, the 8-drop Gogeta still does amazing things. Let me know in the comments down below if you have an idea for this deck, because I would love to hear it. Like I said, I love this deck so much, and I've had so much fun with it, and I cannot wait to get my hands on this. But hey, thank you guys so much for watching this video. We are on our way to 500 subscribers. If you want to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit on that little noti bell there, and that way you can stay up to date on all my recent videos. And thank you guys so much for the support. It really means a lot. I still love this game, even after Fusion Worlds has been announced. I can't wait to get my hands on these new cards. This next set really does look amazing. It looks so much fun. But let me know what you think in the comments down below, and I will see you on the next video. Take care, guys.